Melody Page, and Pam Weiner is on deck.
Thank you. My name is Melody. I'm here representing Florida Medical Rights Association. Before I begin sharing a little bit about the portion of Florida's Wrongful Death Act, also known as the Free Kill Law, I want you to consider if you are not married, whether you're divorced, widowed, or have never been married, it doesn't matter, and you don't have children under the age of 25, this law directly applies to you. You are a Florida free kill. God forbid, of course, a medical error should cause your death. A surgeon nicks an artery and you bleed to death, or an x-ray machine drops on your chest, collapses your lungs, or any tragic event occurs when you're under a doctor's care, you qualify as a free kill in the case of medical negligence causing death. Many legislators, I've learned, are not even aware of this. Florida Medical Rights Association is seeking your support for a repeal or an amendment to this law. As a group of individuals who have been affected personally, everyone in our group, we will not rest until the statute 768.21, Section 8, has been changed. The packet that was passed to the legislators prior to the meeting today has the sections of the statute 3, 4, and 8 on the first page. Section 8 specifically precludes adult children and parents in the cases specifically of medical error from filing any grievance in a court of law. It does not apply to other types of negligent death or accidental deaths at all. To put it bluntly, what this means is that for any adult without a spouse and a minor child, there is no accountability in all medically negligent deaths in these groups. We live in the 21st century where all lives are considered valuable regardless of how old we are or how old our survivors are. We preach and fight for equality of all races, all sexual preferences, all gender choices. But only in the state of Florida, we have a law that directly contradicts the value of life of all unmarried adults that do not have a minor child. I started fighting to change this law because a nurse overdosed my father, causing his death. I am not allowed to grace the steps of the courthouse because I am well over 25. FMRA is not the first to bring attention to this law. In your packet, you'll find 3 cases cited on page 2. Plain as day, this is unconstitutional. I lost my place for just a second. I'll just go on to say our contact information is on the footer of the packet. If you're interested in supporting a bill to repeal or to file a bill to change it, the language has already been written by Florida Justice Association. We have several senators on board already. We've been speaking across the state, and please reach out to me if you would like to help or support a repeal. A repeal doesn't even take a bill slot, yeah. So we'd really appreciate your support. We think it's time this is changed.
Thank you. Members? Representative Schlossberg?
Thank you, and thank you for bringing this. My question is, do you know how many other states are as limiting as the state of Florida?
Yes, we are the only one. Texas did have this law until sometime in the 1980s it was overturned.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was Melody Page, right? So Pam Weiner.